Subscribe to Phantom Phenomena Files. The haunting of Blackwood Manor once nestled deep within the dense woods. Blackwood Manor stood tall, its imposing silhouette casting an eerie presence over the land. For decades, the abandoned mansion had been shrouded in mystery and whispers of malevolent spirits that supposedly haunted its halls. Local legends spoke of a dark history that cursed the place, driving away anyone who dared to venture near. One fateful evening, a group of curious teenagers gathered around a campfire, swapping spine-chilling tales of the unexplained. Among them was Alex, a fearless thrill-seeker known for taking risks and seeking out the unknown. Eager to prove the stories about Blackwood Manor were mere folklore, Alex proposed that they spend the night inside the abandoned house. The group was hesitant, but curiosity overpowered their fears. With a mix of excitement and dread, they made their way to the imposing mansion. Moonlight filtered through the trees, casting long shadows on the overgrown path that led to the decaying mansion. As they approached, an unnerving chill hung in the air, and they could almost hear the walls whispering to them. The creaking front door groaned as Alex pushed it open, revealing a grand entrance hall shrouded in darkness. The teens hesitated, but one by one, they crossed the threshold into the eerie interior. Cobwebs clung to every corner, and dust filled the air as they moved deeper into the mansion. The flickering glow of their flashlights revealed portraits of long-forgotten ancestors staring down at them with hollow eyes. As the night wore on, strange things began to happen. Whispers echoed from unseen corners, and doors slammed shut on their own. Despite the eerie occurrences, Alex was determined to debunk the ghostly rumors. However, even their skepticism couldn't dismiss the sense of an unseen presence lurking in every room. During a particularly chilling moment, a sudden gust of wind blew through the mansion, extinguishing their flashlights. Panic set in as darkness enveloped them, and the once distant whispers seemed to surround them. They fumbled to relight their flashlights, but when the lights came back on, they found themselves separated. Terrified, Alex called out to their friends, but only silence answered. A cold hand touched Alex's shoulder, causing them to jump and turn around. There stood a pale figure in tattered clothing, its eyes hollow and void of life. It was a ghostly apparition of a woman who seemed to be mourning an unimaginable loss. Frozen with fear, Alex tried to speak but found their voice trapped in their throat. The ghostly woman pointed towards the grand staircase, her expression filled with sorrow and anguish. As if in a trance, Alex climbed the staircase, each step feeling heavier and more foreboding than the last. At the top of the stairs, Alex found themselves in a desolate, decrepit room. A faded letter lay on an ornate table, and the ghostly woman gestured toward it. With trembling hands, Alex picked up the letter and read the heart-wrenching tale of a tragic love affair that ended in betrayal and death. The woman, Eleanor, had been wronged and trapped within Blackwood Manor, unable to find peace. Filled with empathy, Alex promised to help Eleanor find closure and finally rest in peace. As they made this pledge, a soft, ethereal glow enveloped the room, and a sense of tranquility replaced the haunting energy. The mansion seemed to release its grip on them, and Alex descended the stairs to find their friends waiting, frightened and worried. With renewed resolve, Alex shared the story of Eleanor and the heartache that had kept her bound to the mansion. Together, they returned to the room where the letter lay and conducted a makeshift ritual to honor Eleanor's memory and set her spirit free. As the first rays of dawn began to break through the dark sky, the group emerged from Blackwood Manor. A newfound sense of peace filled the air, and the once terrifying mansion now seemed to be resting in eternal slumber. From that day on, the tales of Blackwood Manor changed. No longer was it a place of malevolence and fear, but a story of redemption and release. And though they had experienced something truly unsettling that night, the bond between the group grew stronger, knowing they had faced the darkness together and brought closure to a tormented soul.